So what? Because I get $3,000 in food stamps. So what? That's my business. And yes, I put it on the internet because I don't care. Because I'm friends with corporate, all of them. I'm the boss. I know the boss. Like, come on.
And we're back with another round of EBT and food stamp freakouts. And trust me, this one's packed. We're talking luxury nails, wild excuses, and some of the most unbelievable benefit abuse you've ever seen. I line these clips up so each one tops the last, so you're going to want to stick around and see how crazy it gets. Let's jump in.
Well, it looks like if you were someone who was getting food stamps in EBT and you was buying a bunch of junk food every time you went to the store, well, looks like all that fun is getting ready to end. Because over 12 states have already agreed to start banning junk food items from being purchased with EBT food stamps. What do we think about this? Well, my take on it is this. EBT food stamps was not meant for you to go and buy a bunch of junk food all day. Sodas, sugary sodas, candy bars, terrible cereal. EBT was made for people who couldn't afford to buy food. It was made for people who were having some hard times in life and they needed a little bit of help. But that's not what it evolved into. It turned into a bunch of lazy using and abusing the system. People just lying about how many food stamps and how many kids they got so they can get $800, $1,000 worth of food stamps every month so that they can go to their local Walmart and then buy a bunch of steaks and lobsters and all this junk food and all. Motherfuckers literally started using food stamps as a tool to ball out. And that's not why food stamps were made. People were completely abusing the use of food stamps. I am so happy that they are finally cracking down on this because people have been abusing this for a long ass time. And now the ride's over. So time for you to come figure it out like the rest of us, man.
Finally, about time. I don't want my tax dollars paying for someone's soda habit. I don't even spend my own money on that junk. And yet, here we are, with people losing their minds over it. Honestly, I've seen so many of these clips, it makes you wonder if common sense even exists anymore. Anyway, the next ones are even better. Let's check them out.
They really own that. They say no EBT. No, they own that. The food stamp EBT is over with. I can only buy steak, chicken, vegetables, no snacks, no nothing. I can't get no more trip, you feel me, y'all? Damn, they really did that shit, y'all. It's over, y'all.
That mom really said we listen and we don't judge. I have 9 kids from 9 different baby daddies at 28 years old. I don't work, I'm on Section 8, and I get EBT. Thinking that people were gonna be on her side. You continually had kids while you...
My next topic of Section 8 is talking about when your kids turn 18. For those that know, you know. So I will post later on about when your kids turn 18.
If you've been on Section 8 for 18 years, that's beyond a disgrace. You've had nearly 2 decades of rent paid by taxpayers and still haven't figured it out. I don't even get how that's legal. And the craziest part, they're out here bragging about it, giving tips like it's some life hack. I thought this used to be something you'd be embarrassed about. Or am I wrong here? But up next, the United States is one of the only countries in the world where you can just be lazy, sit on your ass all day, and still be taken care of.
I'm so sick and tired of hearing about privilege. Privilege isn't being white. Bonehead. Privilege is living in government housing and calling people oppressors while they pay your fucking bills. Get it? I'm done pretending that any of this bullshit makes sense. You want to talk about privilege? You want to talk about real privilege? Real privilege is wearing $200 sneakers when you haven't worked a day in your life. Privilege is walking around with $300 Beats headphones while you're living on fucking food stamps, while you're on public assistance, and it's paid for by people who wake up and grind every day. Privilege is having the latest smartphone with unlimited data and having zero idea where the bill goes because somebody else is always picking up the tab. Privilege is being able to protest every little thing that offends you without worrying about calling in sick to work because you don't have a fucking job. Privilege is being able to cheat, lie, fail over and over again in life and still get bailed out while people who play by the rules get punished. That's privilege. This isn't about race. This isn't about class. This is about accountability. We've got a culture that rewards victimhood and demonizes work ethic and responsibility. Meanwhile, the people holding everything together for the rest of society, they get taxed into the ground. Their businesses get choked by regulation, and they get personally vilified for speaking up and saying that this is full. You want to talk about privilege? Then start with the people who've never paid the price, but who also scream the loudest. Because they've never had to build anything. They've never had to defend anything. They've never had to carry any real weight. And the reason they get away with it, it's because we don't live in a society of strong men anymore. No. That's been dismantled on purpose over the last 50 years because a society of strong men would never put up with any of this bull. And that's exactly why they came after us first.
I don't think anyone could have said it better than this guy right here. The United States is one of the only countries where you can be lazy, sit on your ass all day, and still be taken care of. Try that in a lot of other countries. You won't make it. And honestly, that's the point so many of us have been trying to make. Or do you see it differently? Up next, we've got a wild clip of a woman absolutely fuming because she can't buy soda with her EBT anymore. Let's take a look.
I am so dumbfounded right now. There are people that genuinely think that people who use EBT don't deserve soda, candy, or desserts. You're gonna tell me that my daughter doesn't deserve a popsicle? You're gonna tell me I don't deserve to get brownies? You're gonna tell me I can't have Dr. Pepper with my dinner? And all I'm hearing is be grateful, it's free food. Get off of your throne of entitlement and take a look around you guys. Everyone is one bad day away from being homeless or even needing government assistance. Do you guys not see how that makes you look? Your lack of empathy and understanding is outstandingly atrocious.
We're back with the big E word, entitlement. Seems like this lady forgot that nobody owes her a thing. We're not out here working our butts off every day just so she can blow our money on junk food. And let's be real, this kind of attitude is exactly why so many Americans voted the way they did. Maybe you see it differently, but I doubt it. Anyway, the next clip's even better. Let's take a look.
Since my confirmation,
SNAP
our
EBT
department has
is
encouraged
done
states
for.
to think differently and creatively about how to solve the many health issues facing Americans. One way is by not allowing taxpayer-funded benefits to be used to purchase unhealthy items like soda, candy, and other junk food.
Goodbye to those
The number
things.
one purchase by SNAP recipients is sugary drinks.
No more.
SNAP is a supplemental nutrition program meant to provide health food benefits to low-income families to supplement their grocery budget so they can afford the nutritious food essential to health and well-being. That is the stated purpose of the SNAP program.
SNAP is
The law
done.
states it,
It's
and
not going to be the
President
same.
Trump's USDA plans to deliver on
It's
it
not gonna be
alongside
usable
our
for nothing.
partners at HHS. So today, I'm proud to sign 6 more waivers for Florida, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Colorado.
I'm self-motherfucking made, make more than $800 a motherfucking day off nothing. I ain't gotta sell pussy or shake it, unlike Nuna was selling pussy at one point in time and you still ain't get no dollars. That's why you reserve the flipping motherfucking burgers and can I take your order, face ass. Don't
Go ahead and say it, Mountain Dew should have never been covered by food stamps in the first place. Because what do you mean that you can buy Mountain Dew but not Pampers? You can buy Skittles but not toothpaste. Nobody actually needs Oreos, but you know what they do need? Feminine hygiene products. So while y'all continue to be mad that they're taking away soda and treats, I'm going to continue to be mad that they weren't covering the things that they needed to be in the first place.
What really baffles me is how many people in this country just don't care. They'll say, I don't care where my money goes. If poor people want to buy junk food, let them. But here's the truth a lot of folks ignore. Many of these people are poor because they're lazy. They've never learned how to work hard, so they've never learned how to make money. And thanks to your tax dollars, the cycle just keeps spinning. If freeloading wasn't an option, they'd have no choice but to become productive members of society. Am I the only one seeing it this way? Up next, we've got something wild. People blowing your tax dollars on food to make nachos. Inside an umbrella. Yes, an actual umbrella. Let's take a look.
The internet's going crazy about this. This couple right here, they bought all this food with food stamps, and they're wasting it all. Tell me what you think about this in the comments. The hell they doing? Feeding an army? And they're using an umbrella too. What the fuck? Ain't enough meat. What if that melts through the umbrella, man? Ugh. See what food stamps can buy you nowadays? It's Biden's America. All that food wasted. Unreal. What the? Is that lotion they're putting in there? Is that lotion? Wow, that don't look proper, man. The sound just don't feel right, man. Ugh. Ugh.
How much you want to bet half that food ends up in the trash, and why would they care? They didn't pay for it, we did. The good news is, things are starting to move in the right direction, and this kind of abuse won't last forever. Or am I being too optimistic here? Anyway, up next, we've got a wild one. A mom refusing to give her 18-year-old son the EBT card he says he rightfully deserves. Let's take a look.
My link card, I'm 18
I'm not
now.
giving you. You live in my house. You're not getting your damn link
You don't
card.
give me no money for my card or nothing.
Why am I giving you
It's my
money?
link card.
I'm not giving you.
18 now, I get to decide whatever I want to buy with my link card.
You don't get to decide.
You get
nothing.
3 link cards. Why you want to hold mine?
You don't get to, because this is my house. That's why.
And you keep deciding. You keep spending on everybody but me. I feel like I have a link card, but I don't have no food to eat.
I spent the link card on the whole
And
house.
how I don't have no food to eat? You better all baby snacks and shit.
You want me to go on? What? It's meat in there. There's pizza rolls in there. There's snacks in there. There's stuff in there to make
all
pizza.
I'm asking for is my
Why?
link
So you
card.
can buy snacks with it?
You
That's why
making
you
me
want
pay
to do
rent,
it.
and you taking my link card. Like I don't have nothing for myself.
You barely pay
I
your
don't
rent.
need
So
you to
shut
take
the
care
f up. All that you talking about, that don't mean nothing to me.
That's what you feel real at. I don't need you to take care of me, bro.
Okay,
Like
then
this
so
shit is
get out my house.
irritating.
So get out my house.
Give me my link card.
So get out my house.
Just give me my link
Go,
card.
get out my house.
Give me my link.
Get out my house.
Damn.
Anywhere you go, you're gonna have to provide food for these people.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
the
just
fuck
so
you
hungry.
is.
I'm tired of being hungry.
You hungry
Damn.
because you don't want what's in the kitchen. Shut up.
I'm 18 now. You
be
keep
acting
trying
like
to do
a
this shit.
I definitely see both sides. You have an 18-year-old kid. He's not working. He's not paying rent. You know, I kind of get it. But on the other hand, it's still illegal to use somebody else's EBT card. You can't just take it and spend it however you want. But anyways, we have an even more delusional lady coming right up.
I'll just say it because won't nobody else say it. So if a mother is raising her children or child by herself, she should have more everything. More money, more opportunities, more help, more everything. Just everything. There's no way that a single mother raising children should be struggling at all. If her kids are taken care of, she taking care of her kids. And she's working. And she making sure they get to school. She making sure their clothes clean. They have clothes. She's making sure that they're fed. She's making sure that they're healthy. They go to the doctor. Their teeth are good. Like, if this woman is doing all these things, she should not have a worry in this world. That's it.
So what you're saying is we should be rewarding bad decisions? Yeah, I don't think that's a good system. Your kids are your responsibility, not the taxpayers. Or do you see it differently? Up next, we've got a hilarious one. A popular streamer named Asmongold giving us a glimpse into the EBT lifestyle. Let's take a look.
When Trump say no more snacks on EBT, so you go spend 1K at Sam's, part 1? What do you mean, part 1? God damn.
Always blue chips.
God damn.
This is for my Tiffany place.
Jesus.
Tiffany. I don't know if she do raw.
This is the reason why they're getting rid of it. It's a bunch of fat people getting food stamps and then spending it on bullshit. Look at all this. So this is creating a lot of frustration that people are having. They see a person like this who lives in it seems like a relatively nice house, who is clearly overweight, who's getting food stamps and buying a cornucopia of food, and it creates a lot of resentment. Yep.
Grocery day.
Big day, big day.
EBT.
So,
Jesus.
this is all the things we got. This is buggy number 1.
Wait, number 1?
So, when we started, we had 1 buggy. Now we got 3 buggies. Yes.
They got 3 carts. 3 carts, bro. Isn't that Gucci shit? Ain't that one of them expensive ass purses? I don't even know. Let me see if it is. Oh, shit.
This one had me cracking up. His reactions are always on point. But it also shows that people are waking up and they're not going to put up with this forever. Or am I the only one seeing the tide turning? And that's going to wrap it up for today. We've seen it all: entitlement, wasted tax dollars, and people turning handouts into a lifestyle. The patterns are impossible to ignore. I am curious to hear your thoughts about these wealthy EBT recipients in the comments section. Either way, more is coming, and it's only going to get crazier from here. Subscribe to be the first to know about our videos and turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next one.